Right, so here I am. I'm on the 2018 Speed Triple RS. Had a bit of trouble getting it started. I was forgetting to put the clutch in, so no big deal. But it's this keyless business. I've got the key. I've got the key in my pocket, which is a bit weird. I'm disappointed to see as well. There's only 27 miles of range. So that's a bit poor, I think. So I hope I don't get stranded, because I don't intend to put any money in it. I'm not losing money on test rides. But yeah, I tell you what, it feels really comfortable for me. I mean, I'm 6'3.5" ish, and the riding position is quite upright. My legs are nicely tucked in, actually. It's quite a big tank, but I really like that. My FZ1's got a big tank. It's nice to, especially as I'm tall, it's nice to wrap yourself around it. But position-wise, I really like it, actually. I'm not a big fan of the bar-end mirrors, I must admit. They look nice, but I don't know whether I'm used to having my hands a bit wider apart, because I feel like they're a bit resting on my hands a bit. I'll tell you what, it goes. It definitely goes. It sounds beautiful, it really does. It's got the arrow cans, the RS. It doesn't feel less powerful than my FZ1. It's got about the same brake horsepower, I think. I think this has got 148. And depending on what you read, mine's either 140 or 150. So very similar. I suspect this is quite a lot lighter. So all in all, power to weight ratio and all that, it's probably quicker than mine. The only trouble is, I suppose, is hasn't got the wind protection. But the thing about naked bikes is they just look the coolest, don't they? I just think for road riding, they're just the best, really. If you want a touring bike, that's a different story, but there's no reason why you couldn't tour on this. Get some panniers. So spoilt for choice in the naked market now, though. There's so much out there. MT10, a lot of which I've ridden, actually. The KTM Duke I've ridden, MT10. Anyway, so I'm just riding through Castle Donington, where Norton headquarters is. I shall circle round by East Midlands Airport and then head back. Seems I've only got a 25-mile range now. Oh, this sounds so nice, really nice. I must admit, I mean, some test rides I've done, I was thinking of the MT09 and the Triumph Tiger 1050 Sport. Sometimes it takes you a while to get used to the feel of the bike. I mean, that Tiger Sport is such a different riding position to what I'm used to. But this just feels so natural. It just feels instantly comfortable. It's quite grubby. Yeah, it feels lovely, really nice. And this TFT screen, it just looks so cool. I wasn't sold on the idea of the TFT screens. I just think electronics are getting a bit too maybe getting a bit too much on bikes. It's just more things to go wrong, but once you see it like this. I am loving the acceleration on this bike. Nice windy road, ruined by Renault Scenic, which is ironic because it makes my ride not at all scenic. Overtakes are so easy though when you've got this power. It's lovely and flickable. It's definitely lighter than my bike. Interesting to know how much it weighs, which I suppose if I was a proper YouTuber, oh fuck, motor vlogger, I would have done my homework, but I haven't. I just booked to ride it, and that was it. I just know it's got 148 brake horsepower, and the seat height is 825 millimeters, which is higher than mine, I think. I think mine's 815, which is good for me, being a tall chap. This will do. Right, still recording. So here we have it, the 2018 Triumph Speed Triple RS. The Aero cans do sound very nice. There's the Brembo and the Öhlins suspension. Nice carbon fibre bits. Needs a tail tidy, don't they all? I think the styling is beautiful. I wouldn't get the white. They do it in matte black. Well, the standard one is white or gloss black, I think. And I actually think that the normal S gloss black looks the nicest. I don't think I'd have another white bike. I have my Suzuki GSR 750 in white. Not a big fan of white bikes, but I just think the styling of this bike is beautiful. Really, really nice. I love the details, like this raised lettering, the red stitching on the seat. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. "19-mile range, that should get me back. I'm halfway through the test ride, so I do need to get back. But there's some quite nice bit of twisty roads coming up. Then a bit of dual carriageway to stretch its legs, some fast roads, and then finish it off with some town work through Long Eaton back to the dealership. So everything but motorway really. But I'm happy not to do motorway. Well, it's quick. It is quick. That's just one area where I noticed quite a big difference between my bike and this bike is obviously the wind protection. and you can get up to silly speeds on my bike and still be very comfortable, really. And this one, you do obviously notice the air, but it's on your chest. You feel it on your chest, and it's not sort of dirty, turbulent air. I wonder whether a little screen would make a big difference or not, but to be honest, you know, the fastest you should be doing is about 80, really, isn't it? And it feels absolutely fine at those speeds. Maybe it could get a bit wearing on long journeys, but it's naked bikes for you. Well, it reckons I've got 6 miles of range left. Excuse me, it's going to be tight. If that's accurate, it's going to be tight. I'm disappointed with Triumph. You know, could have stuck another £5 in it, and that would have given me probably another 50 miles or something. Or not that I would have done that much, but on a test ride, you don't want to be worrying about how far you can go and how fast you can go and all that kind of stuff. But there you go. But I must admit, they got me out straight away, and unlike other test rides, I didn't need to swipe my card, didn't need to take any money off me. The last couple of Yamahas I've had, they took £500 off my card, and then obviously refunded it when I got back without any damage on the bike. KTM, I don't know whether they took 1,000 or I can't remember, but it was definitely, I think they took my card number and said it would be £1,000 excess. Which, to have that hanging over you is not great. But yeah, they're really friendly guys in Triumph, actually, Long Eaton. Got a good selection of the bikes there. Seems to be a few demos available. Yeah, they're really nice here, really nice. Asked me if I wanted to price anything up. I said not at the moment because I've got other test rides to do. And that was it, really. Friendly guys, non-pushy, which is what I like. I can't fucking stand it when they want to try and bully you into purchase. This van is annoying. Yeah, highly recommend it if you want to come to Triumph in Long Eaton, test ride. Highly recommend it.